It's time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Monday afternoon, October 3rd, 2016. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I give new news headlines on this Monday afternoon. And our top story at 12 noon is Jamaica and Haiti are bracing for a life-threatening Hurricane Matthew with Category 4 strength. We'll have more of that coming up on the Peter Channel weather segment of the new news report. Russia has suspended an agreement with the U.S. on the disposal of surplus weapons-grade plutonium in the latest sign of worsening bilateral relations. Watchdog journalists say the ties between the Insurance Commission and the insurance industry are too close, and thousands of striking nurses in Minnesota are unhappy over the health benefits vote on a contract today. Donald Trump may fashion himself as a winner, but on laws on the side of the New York Times. When it comes to the attempts of the past to shut down opponents, he has failed miserably as he can't shut down the New York Times. Tax leak joining lost nearly $1 billion in 1995. Washington, the Supreme Court is leaving into place court rulings that found in the NCAA's amateurism rules for big-time college basketball football players violate federal antitrust law. A narrow win for the Colombia's opponent to the government peace deal with the FBRC. Rebels has thrown the country disarray, leading one Jules to start with curve. Nobody really knows what will happen tomorrow. One of the most fiercely debated issues in the European Union, the question of refugee resettlement, was put in referendum and vote on Sunday in Hungary. Just up the hill from Istanbul's old city lines are forming outside of the district governor's office. This is where Turks can find a new crisis management center where those who are caught up in the post-coup purge can finally be heard on their own defense. More than 52 people were killed in the stampede in central Ethiopia. Police fired warning shots at the Holy Festival Sunday. Communication Minister Getchal Reda said Pakistan and India exchanged on trade fire after militants attacked an Indian army base. Jerusalem. Israel approved plans for 98 new homes in a Jewish settlement in the West Bank, drawing criticism from those promoting a two-state solution. Mexico City. Mexico's Calima volcano have generated eruptions that have led to an evacuation of hundreds and the creation of a more than 7-mile exclusion zone. Srinagar, India. Militants killed an Indian soldier in an attack in Kashmir, the Indian Defense Ministry reported. Seoul. North Korea denounced Park Geun-hye after the death. South Korean president urged North Koreans to defect during a national ceremony on Saturday. While plans to resume executions next year with a new 3 recommendation, state prosecutor said in a Columbus courtroom. Goshen, Indiana. A Norman, Indiana judge has entered a not guilty plea for a woman accused of assassinating her 2 young children. Amber Pastor is charged with 2 counts of murder and the deaths of her 7-year-old daughter, Liliana Hernandez. Philadelphia school district officials and police are investigating creepy clown threats made against local schools on social media, officials said Sunday. Hillary Clinton's pledge not to deploy U.S. combat troops to fight Islamic State militants in the Middle East make her a fool, Donald Trump said Monday morning, because she's overpowered by the enemy. Washington. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton trails Donald Trump in the UPI voted daily poll despite a post-convention but bent on a strong debate performance. The Wilderness theme store Bass Pro Shop is buying cabels for $65.50 per share, about $5.5 billion, and the campaign retailers are expected to close the deal for the first half of 2017. Chicago Treasurer Kurt Simmons plans to divest $25 million a year as an investment with Wells Fargo and Company after the company admitted to opening potentially millions of bogus client cash during state officials who have pulled business from the bank. Deutsche Bank shares slipped again and reached U.S. settlement. U.S. auto sales stepped the brakes in September when the top 3 automakers reported declines. Despite efforts to keep the deal locked, stuck, and lure more car shoppers with restricted incentives. Dallas, Virginia. A non-U.S. standard ammunition had been ordered by the U.S. government for orbital ATK to supply to undisclosed international allies. Washington. Lockheed Martin Space Systems has been awarded $106 million U.S. Navy contract modification for the Trident II missile procurement and support. Washington. Northrop Grumman has received a $49 million U.S. Navy contract modification to procure long-lead materials for the MQ-4C Trenton drone program. Washington. The launch service has been given an $860 million contract modification to work on an Evolved expendable launch vehicle for Delta IV and Atlas V rockets. Yoshimi of Japan used Baker's yeast to identify Jin's essential for autophagy. Multilateral diplomacy does not scroll. It rather fall and resolve most of the critical crisis spots and topics on the UN agenda. For about 1,000 feet in the air, scientists from Germany's Alfred Wegener Institute begin to lower a torpedo-like device from the underbelly of the plane. Last known liver around spring tree frog was found dead in an enclosure in the Atlantic Botanical Garden last week, probably marked the end of the species. Sao Paulo, a new study of Zika infected Brazilian pregnant women and her infants adds to grown evidence of a miscarriage-borne virus can cause an array of severe birth threats to go far beyond Marcus healthy. Confirming the phenomenon butterflies and rom-com fans know only an anecdote thus far. Recent study reports that people are perceived as more attractive when they flank by less fortunate-looking companions. Spectral Medical Incorporated said its experimental training for a specific of coming up deadly complication infection via the late stage. Studies stemming in the company's plans to bring to the market the first FDA-approved condition. A Montana man motorized with a same grizzly bear on Saturday took to Facebook covered in blood before receiving medical attention. It's not clear whether the political endorsement of athletes and movie stars really influence sport behavior, but when it comes to basketball, there's no bigger name than LeBron James, and he says he's with Hillary Clinton. Columbus, Ohio, being a field organizer for Hillary Clinton in Ohio State University means being rejected the law. Last week, through the first 2016 general election debate between presidential candidates Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump was held at Hofstra University. And look at that local news from the Ann Arbor Sun Chronicle. Mansfield, with new stores, new apartments, and renovation underway, downtown Mansfield could be said to be on the verge of a renaissance. Now, community leaders are putting their heads together to share ideas on how the area could be made even more attractive. Shoppers, entertainment, and culture seekers, members of several organizations are planning to meet with Selectmen at Town Hall on Wednesday to discuss possibilities. Participants will include representatives from the Fails Oversight Committee, the Downtown Business Association, Mansfield Industrial Development Commission, and the Planning Board. The workshop meeting is scheduled at 7:30 p.m. Caitlin Burrows of the Mansfield Downtown Business Association says that common effort comes at a time when downtown is poised to capitalize on gains already made with additional business moving in and continued creation efforts and special events. She said 4 new businesses have located on South Main Street in recent months, included a pet grooming center, a cafe, a dental practice, and a tattoo shop. A creamy also opened in the recently informed VFW building on Chilson Avenue. Lynn, Massachusetts, the Massachusetts State Police are investigating what's being described as an 40 as an officer involved shooting that left 1 man dead. The Essex District Attorney Office said a statement that Monday that the shooting occurred at 3 Lynn Troy Drive in Lynn that addresses High West Kennewick Complex. The scene was described as a civilian. There were no other injuries reported. North Adams, Massachusetts, Greenfield man accidentally shot the never 100 in a year and spent $500. Okay, looking at stock market report at 12:07 p.m. The Dow up, down 66.75 at 18,241.40. SP 520.58.89, down to 9.35, and Nasdaq 5,291.88, down 20.12 points. European market, DAX 10,511.02, FTSE 6,983.52, up 84.19, and CAC up 5.30 at 4,453.56. Asia markets, Nikkei up 1.83 at 16,598.67. Shanghai 7.03 at 3,005.51. HSI up 287.28 at 283,584.43. Oil markets up 14 cents at 48.38. Brent 34.42 at up 23 cents. Natural gas 2.911 up 5,000 a point. And in the gold markets, down 2.90 at 1314.20. Silver 18.975 down 239,000 a point. And copper 2.1825 down 28,000 a point. In the bonds, US 10-year yield 1.622% up 16,000 point. Bond 10-year yield 0.091% up 5,000 point. And Japanese 10-year yield 0.074% up 7,000 point. FX bond European US dollar 1.1207 down 31,000 point. US dollar Japanese yen 101.35 up 22 cents. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.2836 down 139,000 point. Alright, look at that commodities on this Monday. Wheat 3.94 and a half down 7.5. Soybean 9.69 and a quarter up 15 and a quarter. Corn 3.43 and 3/4 up 7. Sugar 22.63 down 37 cents. Coffee 148.55 down 3. Cotton 67.91 down 17 cents. Red rice 10.17 up 285. Cocoa tars 7.93 up 32. Live cattle 99.45 down 675 and lean ox 44.025 up 5 cents and FT cattle 124 up 85 cents. Okay, take a look at New England Alert. Says safety alert in New Bedford, Massachusetts. You're far in the north end of the city. Phillips Road, Braley Road, Heritage Drive, Interspot area. Lock your doors and stay inside. New Bedford Police Department, Massachusetts State Police has searched for a suspect unknown why at this time. NBPD has a canine deployed at MSP Air Wing is circling above. So stay safe if you're in that area, New Bedford, Massachusetts. Okay, now look at the sports at 12:09 p.m. Bob Bradley has been trying to find out an opportunity to top league, but the past few years, he finally got a shot. His connector to Swansea, the American ownership, has given him the opportunity to take over the struggling Premier League club. Dallas Cowboys receiver Des Bryant reacts to the news and the source that claim that he has been late at 40 minutes of his career. Last week, coach Todd Bowles conveyed his bit of Richardson's all-time great sign, but this week, receiver Brandon Marshall attracted more literally when announced by Ryan Fitzpatrick. And every persistent narrative that any Dolphin doesn't show up in proper time, big games will cut you out. I'm lucky he cannot. until he can win a playoff game. Peter Challenger's time is 12:09 on this Monday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather technical traffic and transit report. Baby, let's start the image here with a Thursday out. Then you get on the subway. It's several line outside, especially Mondelez to the traffic and on the commuter rail. It's looking good. Alright, highways and byways of New England on this Monday. 95 is southbound side back to the Freeford down to Norwalk. 84 westbound side is back to the Noontime to Danbury. 84 westbound side is back to the Hartford. 91 is southbound side back to 21 to 57 in Springfield. Mass back on the westbound side it is slow from Stockbridge down to the New York border. 120 on the northbound side it is back to around Route 9 in Wellesley. Route 3 southbound side 120 to the northbound side back to around the Burlington area. 295 is southbound side Little Seoul from 95 in Attleboro to 1 in North Attleboro. And turn back to the northbound side Little Seoul to 293 in Manchester, New Hampshire. Main turn back and southbound the northbound side of Little Seoul around Route 202 up in Gray, Maine. 89 southbound side of Little Seoul after the Canadian border up in Vermont. 87 the southbound side of Little Seoul around Route 11 after the Canadian border up in upstate New York and all Route 59. The northbound side it is backed up around 7 Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Challenger's time is now 12:11 on this Monday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather report. And it is a beautiful day. Just keep your eyes out for some showers. But the main focus is Matthew, which is category 4. We'll go to that after we do the usual stuff. Okay. Current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 12:11 p.m. 69 degrees at temperature. The dew point about 62 degrees. Humidity at 7%. And it's clear skies with some clouds in the horizon. Alright, looking at current conditions around the region. "66 degrees the temperature in Boston, 66 in Bedford and Beverly, 70 in Fitchburg, 66 in Worcester, 68 in Norwood, 66 in Taunton and New Bedford, 64 out in Plymouth, 63 in Falmouth, 62 in Chatham, 61 in Provincetown, 63 in Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, 64 out of Block Island and Newport, 68 in Providence, 65 in Montauk, 64 in Islip, 68 in New York City, 66 in Bridgeport and New Haven, 63 degrees in Denver, 62 in Waterbury, 72 out in Meriden, Connecticut, 70 in Hartford and Winslow, 68 in Springfield, 64 in Greenfield, Massachusetts and North Adams, Massachusetts, 63 in Pittsfield, 66 in Albany, New York, 63 in Silver Springs, 64 in Barrington and Brattleboro, Rutland and Vermont. It's 59 in Lebanon and Keene, Hampshire, 63 degrees in Japan, Hampshire, 63 degrees in Nashville, Hampshire, and Manchester, Hampshire. It's 61 in Corcoran and Lug Corner, Hampshire, 62 degrees out in Portland, Hampshire, 66 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Alright, look at that service map. It shows a station front stretching from Las Vegas and around Arizona, stretching and merging with a station front from Utah, and merging with a cold front from Wyoming all the way, merging with a station front from Montana down in North Dakota. So this could be the player in keeping Matthew out of sleep, but it's too soon to tell. Station front stretching from Ontario, stretching all the way, merging with a cold front from Ontario down for New England and that to the Canadian Maritimes. For the stretching from West Cuba, stretching merging with a cold front off the Carolina coast and merging with a station front off the Delaware coast and out to sea with a low pressure off the Virginia coast. For the low pressure stretching from Colorado down for Mexico. For the low pressure system stretching from Wyoming down to Utah, low pressure down for Southwest Arizona, and a pair of front butters stretching between from central Washington down to Montana, and a cold, warm, and a pink front stretching off the west Washington, Oregon, and Northern California coastlines. Here and out. For the low pressure stretching from Ontario down for upstate New York. 58 degrees the temperature right now. In Detroit, it's 62 out in Pittsburgh, 73 Washington, D.C., 76 in Atlanta, Georgia, Dallas, Texas, and New Orleans, Louisiana, 88 out in Miami, Florida, 84 Brownsville, Texas, 66 in Kansas City, 65 in St. Louis, 63 in Chicago, 64 Omaha, Nebraska, 62 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's 44 Great Falls, Montana, 53 in Seattle, 57 in San Francisco, 64 Los Angeles, it's 61 in Las Vegas, 70 out in Phoenix, Arizona. Alright. Looking at the radar picture, and it shows some clusters of rain showers stretching along Route 7 from Rutland down in northeast of Bennington, and stretching down west down in Queensbury, New York, and stretching north of Gloversville, and stretching with Aronnax and Petro rain showers around Harrietstown in North Alabama. And the west some popcorn clusters of showers and storms stretching line from south of Syracuse and north of Binghamton, and stretching down for Erie, Pennsylvania, and stretching all the way out in Asheville and Painesville headed towards Cleveland. And along the line of rain showers of northeast of Macomb, Michigan. And a little line of rain showers cover the much of the Florida Atlantic and Gulf Coast, and a line of rain showers around Georgia and the north central portions of the South Carolina, and a little line of rain showers around east of New Mexico. A line of rain showers and storms stretching from Colorado, stretching to the Rockies, west of the Dakotas, and the southern Saskatchewan and Manitoba, and seeing clusters of snow showers around the mountains of Utah and Idaho and southern Oregon. Cascades, a line of rain showers stretch from Washington down through western Oregon and down to northern California, and a line of rain showers in the southeastern portions of Alaska. And looking at satellite loop, it shows a line of clouds stretching, hugging around the Florida Gulf and Atlantic coast around Georgia to the South Carolina, and a patch of clouds from northern Pennsylvania stretch to New York City up to the Gulf of New England. Line of clouds off the Virginia coast of that to sea. Now a line of clouds from Kansas stretching up to the Dakotas and up to the Rockies and northern and central Rockies, and lines of clouds stretching to Nevada and California stretching up to Oregon and Washington and up to the southeastern portions of Alaska. Alright! Latest on Matthew. Powerful Category 4 Hurricane Matthew is 140 miles per hour with a settled location 50.6 to the north, 75.0 to the west, and moving north at 6 miles an hour. And the latest public advisory at Matthew is powerful Hurricane Matthew expected to bring light threatened rain, wind, and storm surge in portions of Haiti. A hurricane watch in effect for Jamaica, Haiti, and Caribbean provinces of Guantanamo, Santiago, and Cuba, Cuba, Granma, and Las Tunas. Southeast of Bahamas includes the Indogus, Marigata, Auckland, Crooked Island, Jeddah and Raglan Island. And hurricane watch in effect for Cuban provinces of Cabo Gay, Turks, and Caicos Islands and Central Bahamas included Long Island, Exuma, Rib Cay, San Salvador, and Canada Island. Transform 1 in effect for Dominican Republic from Bahana westward to the border with Haiti. Transform 1 in effect for Dominican Republic from Puerto Plata westward to the border with Haiti. And interest elsewhere in Hispaniola, the Bahamas, and the Florida Peninsula, and the Florida Keys. Should monitor the progress of Matthew for information specific area. Please monitor the product by local national meteorological service. At 11 a.m., the Hurricane Matthew is located in latitude 15.6 to the north, longitude 75.2 to the west. Matthew is moving toward the north near 6 miles an hour. And this general motion is forecasted to continue throughout the Wednesday with an increase in the forward speed expected down. And forecast direct consider Matthew will approach southwest 80 tonight. Momentary to Lake Cuba. Late Tuesday, moving to or about a portion of the southeast of the Central Bahamas. Tuesday night and Wednesday, data from the Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft to indicate that maximum sustained winds out near 140 miles an hour. With the forecast and Matthew is a dangerous Category 4 hurricane on San Francisco with hurricane wind scale. Some focus should intensity on possible during the next couple of days. But Matthew is expected to be a powerful hurricane Wednesday, and hurricane force winds at hours to 35 miles from the center. And Johnson force winds at hours were 185 miles. The last minute center pressure based on data from aircraft is 9.1 millibars, 27.79 inches. For the wind, hurricane conditions are expected to first reach Haiti tonight. Eastern Cuba Tuesday, the southeast of Bahamas late Tuesday, and tropical conditions are expected to first reach Haiti this afternoon. Eastern Cuba tonight, and southeast of Bahamas early Tuesday. Make it outside preparations live cold and dangerous, and preparation protect life, but property should be rushed to completion. And tropical conditions are expected to Jamaica along the Seven coast of the Dominican Republic warning there beginning today. Hurricane conditions are possible. The hurricane watchers by Tuesday with tropical conditions possible. On Tuesday, tropical conditions are possible. By the tropical watcher the Dominican Republic by late today. Rainfall method is expected to produce total rainfall amounts to the full areas at 780 at southwestern Dominican Republic at 50-25 inches outside of 40 inches. Eastern Cuba and northwestern Haiti and 8 to 12 inches outside 20 inches, and eastern Jamaica 5 to 10 inches outside 15-20 inches. Southeastern Bahamas 8 to 12 inches outside 15 inches. Turks and Caicos Islands 2 to 5 inches outside 8 inches, and northeastern Haiti and Dominican Republic 1 to 3 inches outside 5 inches, and western Jamaica 1 to 2 inches, and light threatened and flash flood and mudslides are likely from this rainfall in southern and northwestern Haiti, the southwestern Dominican Republic, and eastern Cuba. Storm surge, a combination of dangerous storm surge and large and destructive waves could raise water levels by as much as a falling amounts above normal tide levels, and southern coast of Cuba east of Cabo Cruz 7 to 11 feet, south coast of Haiti 7 to 10 feet, northern coast of Cuba east of Cabo Gray 4 to 6 feet, Jamaica 2 to 4 feet, Gulf of Conniving Haiti 3 to 5 feet, southern coast of the Dominican Republic 1 to 3 feet, central south and eastern Bahamas 10 to 15 inches. Surge related flooding depends on the relative time and the surge in the tidal cycle could vary greatly over the short distance large wave drained by Matthew will cause water rising and occur well in the event of the well away from the track of the center, and swell drained by the Matthew will continue to affect portions of the coast of Hispaniola, Jamaica, Aruba, Colombia, Eastern Cuban and the Caribbean coastline for the South America during the next few days, and swells from the Matthew will begin affecting portions of the Bahamas and Tuesday. There's swells are likely to cause life threatening and for whip current conditions. Please get those products to your local web office. Alright. Take a look at models of what Matthew will do. Don't panic because this is 6-7 days away, so keep your eyes posted of further forecasting. I will keep my eye on Matthew. As we'll look at one model, so it's going to be hit the South Carolina coast, but that's not a possibility. And most of these tracks are going to go, one track going to head towards Cape Cod, while most tracks going to go out to sea. But this is a player that could push Matthew out to sea. This is a front from this front right there. And if this will move right here in this position before Matthew makes a turn up, see, then it will move Matthew away. But if that front gets here before Matthew, then Matthew will go up the East Coast, which everyone in the East Coast has been dreading. But no panic, New Englanders. I will keep my eyes peeled for Matthew. So this is a front that's going to move right over the weekend and going to push Matthew out to sea, which is a possibility, but too soon to tell. We will keep you posted here. All right, looking at forecast discussion. An upper level of disturbance will bring scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly across the area this afternoon. Indian high pressure slowly shift out of northern England, bringing dry conditions and gradually moderating temperatures by midweek. There will be persistent onshore winds. The forecast late this week remains uncertain with respect to the Tennessee tracking the impacts associated with Hurricane Matthew. Some breaks of the cloud could have developed at mid to late morning, but overall should see clouds dominate for this afternoon, mainly through the robust shortwave cold pull aloft that will be approaching from the west this afternoon and evening. Impressive cold pull. Along with 5 while temperatures dropping between 16 below Celsius and 18 below Celsius. This should allow service capes around 5 JKG to develop across our western zones. What all that said, expect scattered showers and acid thunderstorms to develop across our western zones this afternoon and evening. To mainly expect across to occur along in the west and western areas, particularly into western Massachusetts and northern Connecticut, where better instability will reside. Give it a cool pull aloft. Some of the heavier showers, acid thunderstorms may contain small hail across eastern New England and high pressure building into the eastern Canada will shift. Service winds to the northeast, resulting in a cooler marine influence. This should keep moist if all of the activity out of eastern Massachusetts and high temperature will top out mainly in the upper 60 to near 70 in most locations. Have not expecting any severe weather. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For this afternoon, podcast got about 69 degrees. Calm wind. For tonight, podcast patch back about to 1 a.m. west. Most clouds got about 52 degrees. Calm wind, bringing northeast around 6 miles in the evening. For Tuesday, patch back before 7 west. Put the sun in podcast about 63, about 46 degrees. Winds northeast around 8 miles out. Shifting to north about 3 to 6 miles out. And for Wednesday, patch back before 17 west. Mostly sunny podcast about 64, about 44 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles out. For Thursday, mostly sunny podcast about 68, about 46 degrees. Friday, sunny podcast about 70, about 50 degrees. For Saturday, Sunday, check the showers. Putty says most skies. Highs for Saturday be 69, 54 degrees. At a 35% chance of precipitation. And Sunday, check the showers. Putty says about 65 degrees. Chest patient 30%. But that's all what will Matthew will do. Wherever it will go out to sea. Or maybe go up the coast. But it's too soon to tell. They'll be dependent on this front that is situation right in the mountains, and hopefully this will push Matthew out to sea. Peter's weather phrase of the day. Puts that sky with a few clouds in the horizon. And this Peters, hope you have a good afternoon, a good positive tune. Hope you have a good day. Have a good afternoon. That's going to be it for Peter Channel News on this Monday afternoon, October 3rd, 2016. Peter say have a good day.